In this clinic, I'm going to run you through course forms, which will help save you a heap of time and money, which our research tells us are two of the three most important things to you, the other being compliance. You'll learn how you can reduce your data entry, save money on external onboarding applications, and hopefully save some trees while we're at it. So, what are course forms?
Course forms are fully customisable online or electronic application forms built for purpose by you or your team. These forms can be made available on your website, Facebook page, sent via email or any other online means, and allow you to capture applicant data and store it in JR+, ready not for data entry by your team, but for review, action and enrolment finalisation. The first step in being able to use course forms is to build them out to replicate your paper-based application or enrolment forms. You can access your course forms via Administration, Forms, Course Forms. You can see here I already have a few ready to go, but let's create a brand new one and take a look at how it all comes together. The naming convention is super important, as you might have separate forms for different locations, short courses versus full quals, or you might even use one to take internal applications for professional development courses you're running in-house. To kick things off, let's create a quick and snappy application form, say something you might use for your staff to apply for some internal PD courses. Now this probably won't apply in this instance, but if you're looking to take payments through the application process, you can add your payment gateway of choice here. What's more, you can also add form branding to personalize the experience for your applicants. Allow Login does exactly that. It allows repeat applicants or returning students to use their student portal login credentials to pre-fill their new application form and link the new application to their existing profile. Auto-confirm enrolments allows you to skip the review stages of an application. If enabled, an applicant is auto-confirmed and auto-enrolled into a course once they submit their form, perfect for short courses or internal PD. Link multiple courses offers a flexible solution for your onboarding requirements. Unchecked, the form will need to be added to each individual course, ensuring a unique URL for each. Checked, however, the form allows you to list multiple courses on the one URL, and you can add as many as you like. We'll take a look at how these options work shortly. Lastly, snippets allow you to embed analytics or footers directly into your forms via HTML coding. Your internal IT gurus will know more about this, so reach out to them. Once the basics have been configured, it's time to build the form itself. I say this a lot, but building forms really is easy. Click Edit Web Form, and if you're familiar with feedback or survey forms, you'll be comfortable with course forms too. As you can see, the form branding is applied, and the name carries across. You'll also see the course scope merge field, but that's only useful if you're attaching the form to individual courses. It won't work if you're linking multiple, so make sure to edit that as required. Almost all text fields are editable, so you can really customize your forms to your heart's content. Now, it's important to have a clearly thought out onboarding process, which would dictate the information you're after at this initial stage. If you're taking staff applications for internal professional development courses, then you might just want to grab their first name, surname, email, and mobile number. You can rename all questions so they make more sense to your applicants. And you also have the flexibility of dictating which are mandatory, or you can even delete the question altogether if you've added it by mistake. If that's all you need to capture, update the success page with a message, hit save, and you're good to go. If you're looking to run an application form for a full qualification and want all student data from their personal details to contact and Vetmus info, that's possible too. We'd recommend splitting different sets of questions across pages to enhance the student experience with your forms, and you can do that via the Tools button up the top of the page. I'll fast forward a bit and show you that I've set up page 1 to grab the applicant's personal details, page 2 to ask for their contact info, page 3 their residential address, page 4 helps us to obtain all of the applicant's Vetmus information, and page 5, simply a declaration page, including a checkbox for agreement to your terms and conditions, and a digital signature panel for authentication. And as always, a success page to advise the applicant that their application has been successfully submitted. Easy. Now, once you've saved your forms, you can actually start to build out some conditional questions. You know when you're doing your online taxes and you've got no deductions, you get to skip a question or two. Well, this works in the same way. It will only display like this when the form is being completed, so we'll take a look in a moment. Don't forget to hit save to commit those changes. Once your forms have been finalised, the distribution is easy. Like I said earlier, there are two ways to use your forms, either with multiple courses linked or as a unique URL for an individual course. Adding multiple courses is simple. Check the Link Multiple Courses checkbox and start adding courses as required. Remember that you can have as many URLs as you need, so the configuration and distribution can be exactly as you like. For instance, you might deliver education to a specific organisation. You can brand and name the URL uniquely for them, where you would only add their corporate courses to the form. On the other hand, you might want to send a URL specific to an individual course offering. This is easy too, but is done slightly differently. In this scenario, you locate the course, then head to Admin, Application Forms, and add the course form there. This allows you to set some course-specific variables, like the open date of the form, whether the applicant can save their progress and return to it at a later stage, the expiry period of the saved application, and also the URL itself. Make sure it's something unique and relevant to the course in question. Now, those URLs are available and ready to be emailed or embedded in your website or social media channels. Once the applicant hits the link to complete a form, it's pretty straightforward. They'll need to enter values into all mandatory fields, and those conditional questions will also come into play. Once an applicant signs the declaration and submits their form, all of their data will immediately be made available to your admissions team via the course applications page. Easy.
And that's it, application forms in JR Plus. I'm certain the implementation of these will get a lot of likes from your admin or data entry staff. What's more, paired with application Kanban, the student acquisition and onboarding process becomes easy, efficient, and fun for both your staff and also your prospective students. Until the next, peace.